Hello, everyone. It is Self-Care Sunday Self-Care Edition. How are you? And you, but especially you. Yes, you back there. How you doing tonight? Tell me about it. That is what I want to know. That is what I want to know tonight. Boom. Let's see if I can get that going here. Get that screen. Boom. And there we go. Oops. It's thinking about it. My screen is going in, out, in, out, in, out. I guess I got to refresh it again. Boom. There we are. Now it's all working correctly. I think we are all working correctly now. Boom. And okay. Now everything is working the way it's supposed to be. Hey, Carrie, how are you? How are things in Florida here live? Great to have you here live. Hope all is well in Florida tonight, and that you are doing well. Boom. It is a great day for a great day. It is indeed. Boom. It has been busy. I've been on the road all week. It is great to be back here with you. It finally started cooling off here. Maybe we'll send a little your way, Carrie. Maybe we'll send a little your way. We finally got, especially this later this afternoon, we got a breeze going and everything. And I think we're only in the 70s this coming week. Although I'm on the road, so it doesn't matter. 2 weeks on the road, 2 weeks in a row on the road. But that's what happens. We have these busy times. Ouch, you can 109. Yuck. 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 I thought of you the other, well, when that rocket exploded. Everybody said in Florida you could feel it, so you had to really feel it when that rocket exploded. Uh, Enjoying the AC. Yes, indeed. That is creature comforts of AC. That is for sure. You don't want to give that up in this time of year. It is going, going, going. Yeah, you never even heard it? Wow. All the news media made it sound like the whole Space Coast was shaking from it and everything. And I'm like, well, Carrie's store is right there. She's right there. So I'm like, if the Space Coast is shaking, Carrie's got to be shaking. That I am glad you didn't. I am glad you didn't. But that is the news. News media is like that. They make the story they want it. They want you to hear. Let's see. Where am I on the calendar to get? Our opening quote tonight is: "When anyone tells me I can't do anything, I'm just not listening anymore." Boom. There you go. Isn't that the truth? A lot of time that is fuel. That is fuel for the fire. Tell me I can't do something, you bet you I'm going to get it done. You bet you I'm going to get it done. Um, so that is a great opening quote. So yeah, this past week I was on the road. I was in DC for the first half of the week, and meeting with policymakers, SBA, different members of Congress. Um, and when I say the head of the SBA, and when I say the SBA, I mean the head of the SBA. Right, Laurel, don't tell you can't do it. And I got to meet with the Treasury Secretary, Secretary Bennett, and that was really neat. So that it was a good week of working on policies for small business and explaining what's happening there. So I was really excited about that. came back and did a strategic planning meeting with a not-for-profit store. Thank you, Rose. Um, with a not-for-profit store, which was really an amazing group of committed people. Had a great room of their staff to work with and to work on their store. And that was really exciting to really get their input into the business and to, set direction with that. So that was a lot of fun. And then just, this weekend I've been trying to find my desk before I'm back on the road again. So, and we're here on Flag Day, which is exciting. Flag Day, if you did not know, is my grandmother's birthday. I've told this story before, but my grandmother was assigned Flag Day as her birthday when she came through Ellis Island without a birth certificate. And so she was assigned Flag Day as her birthday. So that is why I always remember when it is, and something very special and important. So there you go. I thought I'd talk a little bit tonight. You know how I like to work in what's going on with the big guys. Because there's value in that and there's importance in what's happening with bigger companies can make some moves that are both smart and have a reflection on retail, and they can be really dumb and have a reflection on retail and resale. And this one, these internet companies, more and more of them are actually shooting for profitability, and that's when they sort of grow up and start to be smart. Okay, they grow up when at that point and start to be smart, and that's what's happening with the company Stitch Fix. And Stitch Fix, like a lot of internet companies or online or quite honestly, New World venture capital backed companies, works heavily on customer acquisition. We need more customers. We need more customers. We need more customers. We need more customers. Something you guys say all the time. I need more customers. And really, Stitch Fix had I'm going to age myself here. They had a V8 moment. They had a V8 moment and said, hey, what if we actually took care of the customers we had? What if we did better by the customers we do have instead of chasing new customers? What if we took what we know about our existing customers and served them better? Okay, could we be profitable? Could we grow our company more? Could we do more in sales? And the answer is yes, you can. Okay, I mean, there's only a few ways to grow a business. Okay, sell more, raise your prices. Okay, that has a ceiling, or raise your average sale. Okay, get your existing customers to shop more often, or get new customers. Those are the three main ways, okay, that you can grow a retail business, or really any business, that is. And getting new customers is always the hardest and most expensive. You should always want to acquire new customers, okay? You always should do that, but you shouldn't do it in this internet age, okay? And this newage.com boom, I guess, is, I don't even know what the right term for it is. Okay, online shopping boom, whatever. They're throwing money at all these companies. It has been growth at all costs. Growth at all costs. It does not matter how much money you're burning. Growth is more important than anything. That has been the lead magnet. Okay. For these online companies. And now here is one that is saying, no, we want to grow and watch our existing customers grow and do more with the people that actually get us. And so their net revenue per client is up 6.6%. and their client list dropped by 2%, okay, which doesn't sound like much, but it's a lot of people in that. And they're making, they're on their way to profitability. They are improving their customer experience. They are improving their retention. Okay, because really in resale if you can get your customer to shop with you one more time a year, okay, you can increase your sales exponentially. Okay, it has a great multiplying effect. So if your average customer shops with you now 4 times a year, increasing all your customers by one time increases your sales 25%. Okay, and visits, okay, the number of times a customer visits with you, comes into your store, is way more indicative of lifetime value, and lifetime value is incredibly important in resale. How long and how much a customer spends with you over their life with you, because some people are transient, some people move. Okay, we have all the reasons. Okay, uh, um, you know, people move. They go through different life stages. If you sell kids stuff, okay, those kids are going to outgrow your store eventually. If you sell business attire, okay, eventually, people will retire or not need as much business to retire. So there are different phases of life that people will go through. So there isn't, you want to keep them for as long as you can. But if we get them in, one time more a year, 2 times more a year, that is really the key to long-term sustainable growth. And to see an internet company, venture backed, talking about that they've unlocked the keys to success. They've unlocked the keys to success. Oh my God, pay attention to my customer. Take care of my customer. It's what Main Street does so well. It is what you do in your business so well, okay, is actually pay attention to the customer. Okay, but you got to give them a reason to come back more often. That can be new inventory. Okay, inventory that matters to them. Okay, if they are into Under Armour, because I'm just wearing an Under Armour shirt today, then telling them that you got more Under Armour in their size is relevant to them. Okay, if you have events that celebrate them, and two easy ones are their birthday, okay, and their anniversary with you. That gives you 2 times a year to celebrate them alone. Okay, really, we know other people started shopping with you on the same day. Okay, but this is really their day. Okay, celebrating their customersary, okay, and their birthday. People want to feel special. So if you make them feel special, okay, you are nailing it. Okay, you are nailing it. So just doing things to get them back in. Having a event of any kind, having a gold buying event, having a your own store party, having a special customer party. All these things bring people in. It doesn't have to be about a discount. It has to be about something that is relevant to them to make them feel special. Because that's all you're trying to do is reduce the time between visits. If you are reducing the time between visits, you are winning. Okay, and your customer's winning because if you're taking care of your customer, they are winning too. Okay, they are winning too when we are taking care of them. So that is really the key. That is really the key. That is the stitch. That is the fix. So it's not new customers, okay? Always great, but more expensive. It is getting people back in your door, teaching them that they are special, reminding them that they matter to you and they are special. When you do that, when you create that connection, which is what you do at a local level, which Stitch Fix is trying to do now, and is actually churning their results around, great things happen. So stop chasing the customers you don't have. So the underlying lesson here is stop chasing the customers you don't have and take care of the ones you do. Right. That those videos, you're having so much fun on those videos, Rose. They don't have to be long, but you're having so much fun that is keeping them engaged and coming back. Again, we all have very limited attention spans these days. So if we're doing these things and keeping these people coming back, we can do amazing things. Absolutely amazing things. So that is the lesson here. Focus on your existing customers, and you will continue to grow your business, and that will attract new customers because people will want to know what's going on. They will. You want to know what else? This video and everything I talk about goes over to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running the store, where you like, comment, subscribe, and oh yes, ring the bell, ring it so you know when another one drops. You can also share it with everybody you know in business, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, so we can help everybody run a better business. I am here every Sunday and Wednesday at More 8 Than Ish, Sunday and Wednesday at More 8 Than Ish. But if you have a question, just email me, Neil, Neil, at nextlevelresale.com, Neil at nextlevelresale.com. As I mentioned, I am traveling this week, so I will probably not be live Wednesday night. I'm going to try to make an impromptu video from the road. Can't promise when to hop on, but I'm going to try because I am on the road solid all week long. But I will be back here next Sunday night, the 21st. I will be back here next Sunday night, the 21st. But until then, and until Sunday at More 8 Than Ish, know that you, but most importantly you, yes, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everyone. I'll see you soon.